We recently talked about the number 10 Bob Davies card from the 1948 Bowman set. That made me want to go to this card, the number 32 Red Holzman card from the 1948 Bowman. They're very, very similar in many ways, that Bob Davies and this Red Holzman. See, as you approach the end of the first 36 cards in Series 1 of Bowman, there are some very valuable highlights. It's known that that first series is typically less rare than the second, but this card is one that really holds its value despite being in that first series. Again, it's the number 32. And obviously, again, it's not going to touch the George Mikan rookie card, but it does stand strong alongside cards like Joe Fuchs, Jim Pollard, Carl Brown. I have an old 2001 price guide just to give you a good idea of a relative price comparison. Back then, they were saying that common cards would get about $50. This one they list at $425. So again, price is not accurate, old price guide, but the relative difference is pretty typical. This card stayed very popular thanks to Holzman's fame as a coach for the Knicks. He led them to championships in 1970, 1973, and he was even named to the top 10 coaches in NBA history list by the league in 1996. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 86. And this is the only card of the coaching legend as a player. So you combine all of that, and now you can see why there's such a demand for this card. Now when we turn it over here, here's one of the main similarities to the Bob Davies card. Year in BAA, first. So we get back to this idea of ambiguity in rookie cards for the 1948 Bowman. The reverse of the card does say it's Holzman's first year in the BAA, but just like the Bob Davies, he was already a champion veteran in professional basketball. He was part of the Royals in their National Basketball League, the NBL championship teams of 45-46 in the following season. So do keep in mind that although this is his first basketball card and his first as a BAA member, it certainly wasn't his first year playing professional basketball. And if you go back to that number 10 Bob Davies video, we had a nice discussion of how this Rochester Royals team became the Sacramento Kings, taking us through the NBL, to the BAA, to the NBA merger, a lot of location changes, a lot of nice history there. In short, these Rochester Royals were such a dominant team that I think that this number 32 Red Holzman, along with the number 10 Bob Davies, are really wonderful cards to own. Really representative of a team that was winning the NBL championships, and their strength continued into the NBA. They won an NBA championship in 1951. So, yeah, a neat card in the Bowman. I wanted to bring it out. Really, like I said, to pair it with the Bob Davies. So I hope you enjoyed a look at it. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.